And the Commonwealth is down to just 47,000 troops, down from the almost 500,000 that they started out this war with.
Hello everyone, my name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am ruling as the Roman Emperor. So last episode, we did a whole lot. It was a very momentous episode. We fought and lost the war against the massive European coalition, but luckily all I lost was a little bit of money. I was able to recover from that and then continue branching out through Austria-Hungary and through southern and a little bit of northern Germany up here, and was able to get all the provinces that I need to form the Roman Empire. As you can see, that happened near the end of last episode. This episode, and for the next 100 years, next 3 episodes, I have some ideas of what I want to do. Originally, or at least early on, I decided that I wanted to conquer a bunch of these regions. Iberia, Maghreb, Egypt, Mashriq, Anatolia, Caucasia, Pontic, Balkans, Italy, France, South Germany, Low Countries, and Britain. I can't remember if I said I wanted to capture all of Carpathia or not, but I have got most of those goals accomplished already. The only things I need left are a couple of provinces up here and over here from South Germany, and these couple of provinces here in the Balkans, and then I'll have gotten all of those regions that I had set. So I'm going to add North Germany, Carpathia, Poland, Arabia, and most importantly, because the Roman Empire fought many big wars against the Persian Empire, so I want to conquer all of Persia. And they also fought a bunch of wars against the, quote, Barbarians from North Germany, which is why I want to get North Germany and Poland. And if there's time, if I'm able to do it, in addition to conquering all of those, we can try to push into Khorasan and get Khorasan as well. So my goals today will be likely to push more here in Europe. My truce with all these guys are up in about 3 years, which is perfect. That'll give me a couple of years to recover my manpower, which is really hurting right now, and to recruit some more troops. I have about 1 million troops, touch under 1 million troops, but I can recruit a bunch more, especially once I get some manpower. My main goal, as I said, is to try to get a bunch of what I need up here in Europe, in Carpathia, North Germany, and Poland. If I get into Persia and Arabia today, great. If not, that might be next episode. So I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and unpause. I'll continue building buildings, building great projects, and just building up my empire a bit more, making even more money than I already am. And in 3 years, when my truce is up with a bunch of these guys, we'll go to war. So let's get to it. All right, a bunch more cultures just changed. That's nice. The Roman culture continues to spread. I can get Miltech 26, which gets me new infantry and new cavalry. So let's go with light code infantry. Why not? And the reformed Latin hussars. Sure. Spain's calling me into a war against Russia that they started. Interesting. Well, all right then. And I can get admin tech 25. Okay, I was getting my troops up to be ready to attack Brandenburg and the Commonwealth here in a couple of months, now that I'm getting some manpower and all my troops are back up. But I just noticed something else instead that I think I might do first. I can attack Bohemia. I'll call in Cologne, Thuringia, Berg, and Austria-Hungary. I think I might do that. I won't be able to full annex Cologne because I won't be able to co-belligerate them, but at least I'll be able to take a bunch from them. I'll be able to finish off Berg, Bohemia, won't be able to get Thuringia, and I'll be able to take a bunch from Austria-Hungary. So I think that's going to be the plan first. This shouldn't be too difficult of a war, so let's just go ahead and do it. I can get Diplotech 26. Very nice. Alright, just about everything is all sieged down, just these 2 provinces, so I think I should be able to go ahead and piece people out. So let's start with Austria-Hungary. So I'm going to take what they own in South Germany and North Germany. I'm also going to take what they own in the Balkans. And let's see, what else can I do? Let's take this fort so I don't have to fight that again. Sure, we'll do this. A little bit of money, and that's good for Austria. And now let's peace out Berg for full annexation and their money. And Cologne, I'm just going to take what I can. We'll take this, and that'll be good. Oh yeah, Thuringia. Forgot about them. I can't get to Thuringia. But maybe I can still... No, I can't. Alright, well, I guess we'll hang on to this war for a little bit longer. And I just saw that I could go to war with Würzburg, who would call in Cologne and Mainz. I could annex all three of those. And I will also call in Brandenburg. And in that war, I can take some from them and make them in their alliance with the Commonwealth. So that when I go to war with the Commonwealth, let's revoke the guarantee. I didn't realize I was still guaranteeing them. I won't have to fight Brandenburg as well. So I think that's going to be the play. So I'm moving some more troops over to get ready to go to war with Brandenburg and Würzburg and Mainz and Cologne. And as soon as my truce is up with Dortmund in just under 2 years, I will annex them as well. The Commonwealth declared on Austria-Hungary. Apparently they're going to try to take a bunch. Yeah, that's fine. Bohemia unconditionally surrendered. All right, so I can piece this out for full annex and their money. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and start this war. I'm not going to co-belligerate Brandenburg because I'll call in the Commonwealth, and I don't want to fight that. So let's just fight Würzburg, Brandenburg, Cologne, Mainz, and full annex. 3 of them, make Brandenburg in their alliance with the Commonwealth, and probably take some stuff from them. Now let's call in Sweden. Let's go. I can get my next age ability. Global naval engagement modifier plus 20%. Sure. All right. I can full annex Cologne. So let's go ahead. Let's wait a little bit. Nah, they're working on messing up Sweden. Yeah, let's go ahead and get them out. That's fine. And that gives me a mission. Return his legions. Which gives me further than Caesar until the end of the game, giving +1 prestige and -5% aggressive expansion. Nice. I also enable the Lost Legions Mercenary Company. That'll cost no army professionalism to hire. That's also nice. Which have infantry compatibility plus 10%, morale damage received minus 15%, shock damage received minus 15%, and fire damage received plus 5%. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get those. I'm looking through my mission tree before I get those troops, and it looks like the only mission that I have left is Perfect the Galleys, where I need either 80 galleys or galley fraction at least 50%. So let's get a bunch of galleys as well. All right, I'm getting 50 galleys. That'll be good. Sweden got pieced out. That's a shame. But honestly, they did their job to distract a lot of the Bohemia troops, so I'm okay with it. My truce with Dortmund is up, so let's go ahead and do that. And we'll just send in the Lost Legions, and they'll take care of it. Alright, I've gotten a bunch of my galleys up, so I can now take the mission Perfect the Galleys, which gives until the end of the game, I get the Galleys ship, and I can get 50% Galleys fort limit at 100 naval tradition, and the Galleon hybrid event happens. So let's check that out. So I can either use them as transports. So galleasses can transport. I can get more galleasses and gain some money. Oh, I also gain some Diplo power there. Or galleasses get 5% ship durability, and I get some naval tradition. I don't really need any of these. I am not going to do too much more with ships from here on. But I want the Diplo power. So let's go with, we need them to serve as transports. And I have completed the Italian/Roman mission tree. Oh no, I haven't. Still need this one. I need innovativeness of 80% or higher. Where am I at? 68.3. All right, one more mission, then I'm done. All right, Mainz is fully occupied. So let's see if I can get them. Yep, they are annexed.
All right, Dortmund finally fell. Let's go ahead and full annex them, take all their money, and done. I can get Admin Tech 26 and my next idea group. So I've got quality, offensive. I think I'm going to go with defensive next. Yeah. All right, this war is just about over, but I think before I end, and while I've got this long border with the Commonwealth, let's start a war with the Commonwealth. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so now let's go to peace with Brandenburg. I'm making them break their alliance with the Commonwealth, and I'm taking these for provinces that have forts, and I will take a little bit of money. There we go. And now let's peace out with Würzburg for full annexation. Done. Sweden broke their alliance with me. Okay. All right, Hamburg fell, and I know it's not connected to my lands, but I'm going to go ahead and annex them. They're in the North Germany region that I want, so let's go ahead and do it. All right, Sweden won their war against Russia, took a handful of provinces, and released a couple of people. All right. And I can get my next age ability, improve force march. I can get my first defensive idea, army tradition from battles plus 100%. Oh, wow. The Commonwealth has so many fewer troops now. Last time I checked, they had like 450,000 troops. Now they're down to 200. Oh, man. Yeah, this war's just got so much easier. Wonder why they got rid of so many of their troops. I didn't kill all those troops. I killed a good deal of them, but not that many. I can get my next defensive idea. Morale of armies plus 15%. That'll be nice. And the Commonwealth is down to just 47,000 troops, down from the almost 500,000 that they started out this war with. I've destroyed their fleet as well. I had well over 100 ships beforehand, and they've got 29 now. Very nice. So I think now I've destroyed them enough. Let's go ahead and peace out. All right, so this is what I'm going to take. I know it looks kind of funky and border-gory with this long line, but this is the border of the Carpathia, Poland, and North Germany regions that they have. So everything to the west of this is what I want for myself, and everything to the right of it, I don't care. I'm probably not going to get into that unless there's time at the end, but I at least want all of this to the west. So we'll go ahead and do this. This also gets me this fort, so I don't have to worry about that. And I get the gold mine in Haunt. Let's end this war. All right, so let's chill, get my manpower back up a bit, and then I might either hit Thuringia, they're allied with Austria-Hungary and Brandenburg, or I just might hit Austria-Hungary in a couple of years when my truce is up, take a bunch from them, and take Thuringia as well. My emperor died. I've got a regency. That's too bad. It's not that bad, I guess. She's actually pretty solid. All right, I can get my next age ability. I don't really care which of these. We'll go with this one. I can get my third defensive idea, Land Leader Maneuver +1. So now I've got Land Leader Maneuver +1, Land Leader Shock +1, and Land Leader Fire +1. Very nice. I just need Land Leader Siege +1, and I don't think that's one that you get, unfortunately. While I'm waiting for my truce with Austria-Hungary to end in about 3 years, I am going to start pushing into Persia. So I'm getting all my troops down here ready to go, and I'm going to fight QQ, Mushasha, and Mazandran, and Isfahan. I'll fight those 4 people and take basically as much of each of them as I can. All right, let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to declare war on QQ, co-belligerate Mushasha, co-belligerate Azandran, and let's go. All right, I can full annex Mushasha. Let's go ahead and do that. I can core these up. All right, my truce with Austria-Hungary just ended, and at the same time I can get Admin Tech 27, Diplotech 27, and improve a couple of great projects. And I can take my next defensive idea, but I'm waiting until I get Miltech 27 before I do that. So now let's go to war with Austria-Hungary and Thuringia, not co-belligerating them, but I'm going to full annex them. Let's go war. The end of revolutions. I never even really saw the revolution. I just now saw that there were some revolutionaries here in QQ, but I never saw any evidence of any revolution. It never popped up down here. Interesting. All right, well, there's no more revolution. New emperor. All right. It's actually a little worse. I ought to have hung on to my regent, but I didn't think about that. Man, I just can't get any absolutism. It's because I keep giving out or keep getting new seats in my Senate, which still have to give up a whole lot more, or give out a whole lot more, at least. So my new emperor is a patron of the arts, technology, and idea cost minus 5%. That is fantastic. And that allowed me to get Miltech 27. There we go. And I can finally get my tier 11 government reform. I'm going to go with the political absolutism, mainly to get the plus 2.5% admin efficiency. Now my admin efficiency is 54%, which is phenomenal. I'm going to peace out Mazandra, I think, just for this. Yeah, we'll just do this and nothing else. No money, no war reps, no breaking alliances. We'll just do this, and in 10 years, beginning of next episode, we'll be able to hit them again. And then we can peace out QQ for a full annexation. Wow, Transoxiana is huge. Thuringia finally fell. They are out and annexed. And now Austria-Hungary is out and also fully annexed. Done. There we go. Only 316% overextension. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't realize I wasn't Defender of the Faith. Let's go ahead and get that back. I can take my final age ability. There we go. And I can get my next defensive idea. Land maintenance modifier minus 5%. Regimental manpower usage minus 5%. The Timurids formed Gurkhani. Very cool. Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen Gurkhani. Interesting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And there's my truce with Brandenburg up. So let's go to war and take what I can from them. I can get my next defensive idea. Fort maintenance modifier minus 10% and fort defensiveness plus 25%. All right, there's January 3rd, 1750, and therefore the end of this episode. So we did a bit of expanding, mostly in the South Germany, Carpathia regions. We did a bit into North Germany and a bit into Poland, snaking through over here, basically outlining the area where I now want to get. We also did fight a little bit down here in Persia and took... we probably own a little under half, maybe a third of Persia now. But as you can see, I am building up my troops down here. I actually built up my troops quite a bit near the end of this episode. And I now have almost 1.5 million troops. I can get a lot more, so I probably will eventually. But I'm building up these troops down here so that at the beginning of the next episode, I can attack Dawasir. That will call in Ethiopia, which I probably won't get anything from Ethiopia. I don't want anything down there. That's fine. But it'll also call in Yaz, Gurkhani, Merhan, and Multan. So my goal is to take most or as much of Dawasir as I can, which I should be able to full annex them, and at least most, if not all of the Persia region from Gurkhani. So that's going to be my plan for next episode, is to push hard into the Persia, Khorasan, Arabia regions while continuing to get the North Germany, Carpathia, and what little is left in the South Germany region that I need to get. In this episode, we did a pretty good job of beating up the Barbarians, the German Barbarians. We beat up and full annexed Austria-Hungary, a couple other former HRE miners. We beat up Brandenburg a little bit. We're going to beat up Brandenburg even more in this war. We beat up the Commonwealth. We are 1,000 development more than the number 2 great power. So I think I'm well on my way to achieving all of my new goals. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and come back next week for the next episode. And be sure to check out my other current playthrough I've got going on, where I am playing as Kong, and I'm doing much better than this Kong here because I have most of Central Africa and I'm working towards heading into the Horn of Africa and Central Africa and maybe down into Kilwa soon. So that's a lot of fun, and I think you might enjoy it as well. And be sure to check out some of my previous playthroughs where I played as the Angevin Empire, Brandenburg to Prussia to Germany, and I've played several other medieval theme games as well. So be sure to check those out. And head over to my other channel, Kongveal Survives, where I live stream survival games twice a week. So I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.